Hi, this is Steven the Pet Man, and I have today the all-in-one booster seat and carrier. It can be used so many ways in the car, as well as being a carrier. Very comfortable, as long as you get the position right that you like this in. It actually carries very nicely towards the back. Little more difficult on the side because it's so bulky, so I prefer back hip, and it works great. There are several things to just quickly look at here. You can roll this back, by the way, when your dogs are in it or your cats are in it or whatever other kind of pet you might put in it. And inside is this great, I'll pull it out because you're not going to be able to see it otherwise, is this very cushiony, nice fabric. Heavy duty, but it's got enough softness to it that it would be really comfortable for an animal to sit or lay on it. This particular unit is the large unit, so it's 20 by 16 by 16. Capacity is about 24 pounds, so you can put a good, certainly almost any kind of puppy, but even a nice smaller size dog, 24 pounds. So it does come in three sizes though. The small is the 15-inch. Which is good up to 12 pounds. The medium is the 17.5-inch, and that's good up to about 18 pounds. And again, this is the large for 24 pounds. There are places to put things on the sides. Lots of places to put all different kinds of things. And zippered pouches on the front. And it's made of that great 600 denier nylon, which is pretty much waterproof. It's incredible stitching. Good poles, zippers, really nice quality. And there's 2 seatbelt loops in here. And what we're going to do is, since we're at the point where we really need to talk about installation into the car, because that's a big part of what this is, being a car seat and a booster seat. So let's go ahead and take this out to the car and show how easy it is to install this great item. Okay, so we're going to show you how simple it is to install this great booster seat and carrier. There's a number of ways to install it in the car, so let's go ahead and take a look and see how actually easy it is to do. So, we're going to place this carrier in the back. First, we're going to show a flat installation. That is right on the seat itself. And all we're going to do is we're going to take the seat belt, give yourself some slack, slide it in. Make sure you go through both. That's obviously very important. Give yourself some slack. Okay, and once you have enough slack, then you're simply clicking it into place. Now, it's going to sit. Make sure you take up the slack by pulling it too. You want to get it as tight as possible so that in the event there was an issue, that this would not go very far. So again, pull up the slack. You can even lock it into place here. And what I advise, I like this as an extra security measure, is to take what was normally the shoulder strap, and if you have a headrest in your car, to go ahead and use the strap around the headrest. Gives it that extra bit of security here. So let's go ahead and show what would happen if your dog is in here or your cat is in here. Basically, most people would take this and they would roll it back. And if you have a little larger dog, your dog can sit inside this seat, and basically there's a very comfy bottom, and it's nice and cozy, and it's got some nice cushion to it. But there's also 2 tethers in here. So if you have more than one animal, there's a tether on both sides that you can put if they're wearing a vest, and we expect that they are wearing a vest. If they're in a unit like this, it's safest for them to wear a vest. There's 2 straps, so if you had 2 dogs, you could strap both of them in, or if you have a larger dog, obviously there's only going to be one in here. So now we talked about flat installation. Let's go ahead and talk about how we would install this as a booster seat. And it's quite simple to change, going from a flat installation to something that's high up in booster. And why would we do a booster seat? Well, because animals love to look outside. So if you have a small pet, they're not going to be able to look outside, and that's not as entertaining for them as if they're up high. So let's go ahead and reinstall this as a booster box, and to do that, it's really, really simple. And you can pick the height that you want for your dog or your cat or whatever's in here. But if you go all the way, essentially what's going to happen is, and we're going to probably have to, since we locked it in place, oh, nope, we unlocked it, so that's good. We're going to go ahead and get some slack in here again, because obviously we're going for a different position. Yes, so there we go. Now we're going to take it, and we're simply going to place that up against, all we did was shorten this, loop it around the seat, and now your animals are approximately 8 inches, a little bit more in the front, off of the ground. So again, you might want to press it. We could get a little bit more height out of this if we wanted to, but again, they're nice, and see if I pull on it, they are super, super secure in here. And this way your animals actually are, most animals would look and their head would just be able to see right out the window. So this really is terrific as a booster seat. I know for sure that my dogs, they live for being able to look outside of the car as I'm driving. So for sure I would probably have this in the booster position. But again, if your dog's a little bigger, you can certainly have it down on the floor. It's great. Look, let's go ahead and uninstall it since we're here. So all we would do is take the strap off, unclip it here, pull out, and we would keep them inside, obviously, at this point if we're traveling. And if you need to, you can increase this very quickly. And boom, we're really ready to go. That's it. So, and there you go. And whatever height you need to, make this is what you would end up with. But it's pretty comfortable. I like to swing this on my back because it's certainly a little bit more comfortable to hold towards the hip back area. So again, great item. It is the booster, car seat, and carrier. And it comes in 2 colors and several sizes, which are on our website. And I am Steven the Pet Man from Big Apple Pet Supply. Make sure to check it out in the pet gear department under dog supplies. Thank you for watching.